So obviously, I live in my car, and that's my handwriting. And I'm aware of Enterprise. Enterprise is a vehicle rental company at the airports, and it's also a computer program, or it's like so it's Linux based, it looks like. A subscription service that runs completely online. Okay, whose line is it? And is there a substitute involved? A submarine? A Sebastopol? A subterranean? Is that legible? Or do we need to watch 300 again and learn what belligerent is? And why belligerent is another way of describing a ledge. Okay. And how belligerent is an awareness that truly is a where it's at ness. And I wrote Scotty and Sketty gotcha. All right, so here we have some confusing things because, if we go back to when I was in business law, my business law class, I learned a little bit about what gets kind of mixed up with names and branding and stuff like that, and it's whether or not it would confuse people. And I think this does, particularly when you look at the language here. Entirely free. Okay. Anytime entirely is used, what is that actually describing? Here's an example of when we have now crossed over to a different category that the classification now would become difficult to do. It sort of invalidates it, actually. So if this business wants to be in line, it's got to know whose line it's actually in and who actually made it. Okay. And if they don't know who it is, then I just gotta ask them just one real simple question. Does it matter if it's your mom? Because that would pretty much be the end of that, There was a situation where my stepbrother, when I say stepbrother, I don't mean that he actually represents the step of a pyramid. Unless that particular pyramid is different from mine, because it really, if that's the case, then it really is different. It's not my pyramid. I wouldn't turn my pyramid into food. And I wouldn't turn it into a vehicle rental either and sell my mom out. I seriously doubt he would have done that too. But if we don't know where we're at because of a belligerence there, then how would we be able to make accurate choices? The choices would be invalidated from my point of view. In fact, I wouldn't say that the individual's guilty. I would say that they don't know where they're at. Okay, so that's pretty much it.